Okay, hello and welcome back. I'm Jasana and we are playing more World of Warcraft. For the people who were confused by the end of last stream, my computer just suddenly shut down. I think it overheated and I have a little fan going behind it today that will hopefully account for that. So we were helping the leader of the Zul Amani trolls to gain the blessings of their Loa, and we were just about to return to the rest of the Amani trolls to see what's been going on. And that's when my computer decided to go bye-bye. I wasn't going to play for much longer after that anyway, so I was just like, oh well, I guess we're ending there. So I had hoped to stream this weekend, but my bestie was like, hey, you want to do this? And I was like, yes. So I did that with them, and then we're going to do something this coming Monday, and then the following weekend. So classes are finished, but I have other plans. So that's not what we're looking for. Yes, it is. No, it isn't. This one. I stay away. So basically the issue is that the leader of the Amani trolls, I blanked on her name because it's been a bit, her grandfather was the original leader of the Amani trolls, and he did some not so great shit with the Loa. This was back in Kata, and this is this is several expansions since then, so they're still trying to recover from that. So she basically has renewed.
Your brother refused to wait. He took the warriors and he's gonna get them killed.
Oh, great. Zuljara. I thought that was her name. But yeah, first, she got the blessings of the various Loa, the Loa of Victory, the Loa, I forget what the different Loa do. But the last one we did, we had to do a dungeon to get to the Loa of War. This makes sense in a way. And yeah, she's the granddaughter of Zul'jin. I forget what his name was. But he let himself be not seduced, but manipulated into doing some really not great stuff with the Loa. So they withdrew their blessings, and so the Zul Amani trolls have been struggling ever since.
Come, I need your counsel.
I should have known Zul'jin would do this. A lynx never changes its spots, a snake its scales, but he is my brother, and I thought he would learn. If only had listened to me just this once. What's good is walking the path of the Hashay if Zul'jin leads everyone to their deaths before the Loa can come to our aid? Is there nothing we can do?
Zaranago.
Let's see.
I couldn't stop him.
He took them all.
Perhaps we can catch up.
I don't understand. Even with the Loa,
The Loa!
See?
The Witterbog come to aid the Amani. The Shadowpine come to aid the Amani.
The Raventusk come to aid the Amani.
Yeah.
The Loa! They're back! All not be lost!
let us take the fight to the Twilight's blade. For the Amani tribes! For Suleiman!
That last one, that's the patron Loa for the actual Amani. Like, it's made up of different tribes who follow the different Loa.
I'm listening.
Now this will be a fight.
Always got a place in Zulama.
With the other tribes and the Loa's help, we can take the fight to the Twilight's Blade and take them down. Blood for blood! Meet Zildjian and Liadrin at Broken Throne to fight the Twilight's Blade.
Loa guide you, Hashira. With the blessing of the Loa, we will rid Zulaman of the Twilight's Blade. For their money!
Oh.
Just call me.
When Zildjian was a child and her grandfather Zuljin was chieftain, the Loa were still at the heart of... Hey, I wasn't done talking to you. The Loa were the heart of the Imani culture, as they had been since the Imani's beginning. All the Imani chieftains had to present themselves to the Loa, but only some were blessed by all and became Hashe. No, not just a chief, not just a speaker for the Loa, but a fearsome warrior and a pillar of the community. This is the journey Zildjian must undertake, Loa willing. This is what will save us, and you will help her? Yes, you are not Imani, but you are strong, and I sense Akilzon has blessed you with victory many times before. I can think of no one better to be her Hashura. Okay, he already said that before. Basically, Hashura was supporting her on her journey. She still had to make it, but we were there. We took it along with her. The player character and Liadrin. Okay. So glad I don't have to worry about getting a flight for this zone. Used to be you'd have to buy Flight Master's license to fly in certain zones. From Battle for Azeroth onward, no, Legion onward, you actually had to achieve certain, earn certain achievements. Exploration achievements such as exploring Zulaman, exploring the different zones for the expansion, and then doing basically the storyline for each zone. Okay.
Vengeance for Atalaman! Remind these invaders this land is ours!
Armani reinforcements. No matter. More chaos and death to please Salatan.
Anything from you? Nope.
Where have you been?
Zildjian's piercing eyes surveyed the battlefield. She mutters under her breath, but you can only imagine a troll profanities. You hear her say, John among them. The battlefield is full of bodies, the bodies of my people. But there are more still in the fight. There's time to turn the tide.
Raka, my friend.
This will not be the end of the Imani. I guarantee that with my life.
Go on.
With the Loa at our side, we can finally break the Twilight's Blade and return to Imani Zar with Mordune's head. The Loa are already attacking the main source of Mordune's power. Summon spheres of pure void energy. Go to the Loa and offer your assistance. When the orbs are destroyed, we can move forward and strike at Mordune. Destroy the 12 void conduits hindering Nalarak, Akilzon, Halasi, and Janalai in Broken Throne. So this is the Loa of War. Akilzon is the Loa of Victory. Halasi is the... I forget what Halasi is. But we had to be clever and cunning and sneak for Halasi. And Janalai is the Dragon Hawk, which is the Loa of death and rebirth, and basically the cycle of life.
Akilzon's eye be on you always.
Zildjian shakes her head back and forth and jumps in place, shaking out her muscles. She stops and turns to you, grinning broadly. Do you feel it, my Hashura? The electricity in the air, the smell of blood and fire. My soul is leaping to join the fight. You ready to chop the enemy down, bathe in their blood, and make them pay for what they've done? Me too.
Don't go far. I may
Okay.
have need of my Ashura.
So the dead litter this field. I still see plenty of Imani clinging to life. Help me heal the injured. We'll ensure their reputation for survival continues on after this day. That is a racial
The Loa
feature
have
for
given me
trolls.
power, but still the thrill of battle is what fills my heart.
Spoken like a typical Amani, but I would be lying to say I don't feel the same.
Yeah.
Then let's see which of us feels that thrill more, Elf.
troll players have a regeneration factor. I forget exactly what it is, but yeah. It makes them harder to kill, basically. Each race has a unique passive effect. Some more useful than others. And in case people forgot, the Raven Tusk leader is a child. Their elders, who would have been the chief of the tribe, are all dead thanks to the Twilight Blade. I'm pretty sure Zuljara was pretty young when she took on leadership of the Amani, the tribe, not the whole group. I have healing magic. Why am I bandaging him? Not all players have healing magic. I would stream like Fridays, maybe Saturdays, but the new Mandalorian and Grogu movie is coming out this weekend, so I'm gonna go do that with my siblings. Bought the tickets already and everything. Yeah. No, I was hoping to stream again this week, but not gonna happen. Maybe next week. I don't know. Oh, I haven't done anything about the conduit. Okay. I think those are down below. I tuned up the fan that I'm using to... I mean, I have a cooling fan under my laptop, but it still went kaput last week. So, the external fan, I tuned it up. Originally it was my mom's and I was complaining about being warm because my room is kind of warm, so that doesn't help. But my room is on the west side of the house and there's no trees or anything to give it shade in the afternoon, which means it gets very warm during the summer. But yeah, I was complaining to my mom about it, and she gave me this little fan to help me keep cool. So now I'm using it to keep my laptop cool. It's interesting that they have Spice Blade scrubs, but with the Colpurans. The Colpurans have joined us in Twilight Blade. They weren't even introduced until Battle for Azeroth, which was 3 expansions ago, I think. Let's see. We have this one. This is Midnight, and then before that was Seboath, and then before that was Dragonflight, and then before that was Shadowlands. So 4 or 5 expansions ago, depending on how you're counting. Okay, up here. So yeah, I guess that is my new time for some full parents to decide they want to join in on the fun, on the wrong side. Well, what we would consider the wrong side. So I heard that so I started playing Final Fantasy 14 a few years ago, and some of the friends that I made since then in game suggested that I try Final Fantasy 11 because it's also an MMO, and it's like, yeah, right, I need another MMO to subscription to pay for. I'm already paying for World of Warcraft and FF14. You really want me to pay for another one? Well, they recommended it. They didn't say I had to pay for it. So I did try it, but the problem is the free trial was only 14 days. I got distracted, so I missed out on actually doing much within the 14 days. But apparently, because it's, I forget which anniversary it is. It's been out for a while, obviously longer than FF14. They announced that they're planning to extend the free trial so that you can play for as long as you want, but you don't get access to any of the expansion content, or and there's a level, and you're capped at a specific level, which is not much different from doing the free trial for FF14. The free trial is going to go up to include Shadowbringers, which is the free trial starts with the second expansion anyway, because they've rebooted the whole thing with the first expansion with the Realm Reborn. And then for a long time the level cap lived at level 60, so you could only play up to Heavensward. Well, that's where it was when I first started playing, so I bought the game, the expansion, even before I finished getting anywhere close to the level cap.
These void-addled mongrels are wonderful playthings.
Yeah, I keep wanting to say Halatsi, but it's not, it's Halasi. Right, I was talking about the free trial for FF14. The free trial was extended to include Stormblood when they released Dawn Trail, which is the current expansion. And they've just announced the new expansion, which will be released January of next year. And they're going to expand the free trial to include Shadowbringers. So, yeah. So, I guess it worked so well for FF14, they're gonna try it. I missed what he said. Bah, my minions are nothing more than fodder. Slay as many as you wish. So I guess it's worked out so well for FF14, they're gonna try it with FF11. Oh, good grief. Okay. I don't just play FF14 and WoW, I also play Star Wars The Old Republic and Guild Wars, but those two don't require a subscription to play. If you pay for stuff, you do get some goodies, but you don't have to pay for goodies to play, if that makes sense. It's not a pay-to-play type thing. The goodies would be nice, but if you don't have the money to pay for them, it's okay. Okay. Oh, there's you. There's Actobot. Now our towns are free to run these weaklings' flesh. Okay. Hello, little Hashura. Come to play with us? That's what Telasi said. Okay. Oops. That's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Okay. There's Nalarag. Big bear.
Finally joining the battle? Show our foes what you learned from me.
You think he's a stranger to war, to battle? So I was doing the free expansion stuff on set to getting ready for starting midnight, and it reminded me that I had forgotten a lot of things about playing a product protection paladin, which is what Seb is. That's his specialization, is protection. Oh, there it is. And so it was very useful to help me get back into the swing of things, swing the paladin. So the first paladin I created was not Seb. I originally created a Draenei paladin. And at first I tried playing Retribution paladin, just restoring Cataclysm. I found it really clunky and hard to get my mind around, but I found Protection Paladin much easier to handle, so that's what I played her as. And then Warlords of Draenor, no, Mists of Pandaria dropped, and it changed They changed how Protected Paladin works. So different.
Fought like a true Amani, Hashura.
Well, not just Protected Paladin, but each of the Paladin specializations changed a little. And I found it easier to play Retribution Paladin at that point. And there's Dinalai.
Hashura, let them feel your inner flame.
Oh, in. Okay. So, yeah. They tend to make changes to the different classes over the expansions, and sometimes I find it easier to manage the changes than others. And some of the changes are not as drastic. Like, there really isn't a difference between playing Protection Paladin through the War Within and Dragonflight compared to playing it for now. But there was a huge difference between playing it in Kata and then playing it in Mists of Pandaria. And there's a definite change to playing Hunter, just in general, especially Legion. They changed things drastically for survival hunters. They used to be ranged hunters like marksmanship and beast mastery, and then with Legion, they changed it to a melee class, so you can still be a hunter, but a melee version of hunter. Which is not a bad thing, it's just, I like playing hunters because you can pew from a distance. Why would I want to play the specialization that has you getting right in the thick of things? The point of being a hunter, to me, was to stay back and shoot arrows.
Flee, bledlings. Flee from the sight of fire's true strength.
Okay. Alright, now to heal these guys. Okay. Alright. Boing, boing, boing. I don't know if anyone noticed, but that troll that I just did was like, I should have followed Zul down here.
Your struggle is entertaining, but you will die for the glory of Zalatan.
We couldn't wait any longer for your lower. If my hand forced yours, so be it.
Pleasantries can wait.
I look forward to Lortimer's expression when I report back. A slight smile creeps across Leandrin's blood-spotted jaw. Sounds to be worth more than my inevitable reprimanding.
Shalom. Ashura. The Amani leader.
The sight of the Loa fighting by their side has filled our warriors with hope. They remember that they are Amani.
And what's the reply?
That was good, but I still thirst for more.
The Amani leader welcomes you.
With the magic and the line broken, the Twilight's blade is losing ground. We must take advantage of their turned backs. I will lead the charge through the ravine to the Conqueror's Sanctum beyond. Mordoon is there, keeping his coward body safe from our spears and axes. He won't be safe much longer.
The Amani leader gives you leave. We need to take the fight to Mordoon. Let's go!
You seek to challenge me? Ha! Your strength isn't even enough to break my barrier!
Are you so sure about that?
Mordoon thinks he is safe behind his barrier. He is wrong.
Yeah.
Raka, my friend.
Mordoon may last now, hold up in the Sanctum, but we will get the last laugh.
You're still
It
fight
ends
one.
here. The path of the Hashe, my path, has led me here. Let this fight bring a new age for my people. Come, it is time.
The Amani will always watch your back. Great Loa, you helped us get this far. But it must be us that end this fight for good.
Very well. We will remove Mordoon's void barrier.
I'm listening.
I am ready to battle.
You're still funny.
Go forth, Sujara. Take our blessing and crush your prey.
Yes.
I will not die by your hand, mortals. Only a god could slay me.
How about a mortal blessed by four of them?
I will bring your corpses to Salatab personally. Not my emperor yours.
Not sure what Leon's doing over there. She was reading the book. Oh, no. That wasn't a coward.
Ashura.
The jar snorts and spits out a vicious wad of blood. A viscous wad of blood, broken tooth included. It is done.
And what's the report?
The legend of the Hashe. Mordoon is slain. The Twilight's blade will continue to plague our land. But of them only Mordoon's father is left. They will be easy prey for us. Now we'll say something my uncle would be proud of. Let us follow the region of Nalarak, the Loa of War. The battle is over. It is time to rest. I can tell by your eyes both my Hashira need it too. Let's leave this place. We can speak again back in Amani's eyes.
Akuzan's eye be on you always. The end. Finally.
The battlefield is quiet. Your warriors must have finished off the remaining Twilight's blade.
Lightwood, Loa, outsiders, even combined, an ocean of Amani blood paid for our victory.
We will mourn their loss, but now we should celebrate what they have given us.
Yep, maybe price to pay. My pleasure.
Go on.
There are so many Amani here, of all the tribes. It has been so long since I have seen us gathered to sleep. Ashura, this looks more like a celebration than a time for rest. I guess it's fitting that we celebrate Mordoon's defeat. Sujara grins mischievously. Are you ready to party like an Amani?
The
You know, right? That was actually on now the first one. Classy.
You risked much for us, Sojara, daughter of Zarama. Our sacred bond, so long abused, is restored with the land, with your people.
Your faithfulness, your courage, has brought us all together, young Hashe.
Hashe. But I...
It is so, not by our decree, but by theirs.
Woo! Yay! I think we're pretty much done here.
Where have you been?
It did not occur to
Don't
me that
worry
what
me
we
like
would be
that.
celebrating would be me. There has been no Hashe among the Amani since before the elf and human war thousands of years ago. It is a great honor, but one I am not sure I have yet earned. I will strive to live up to it.
Don't go far.
I make one last
need
request
my
of you before you return with Beatrice to Silvermoon Hashura. For Zul'Jan. None has seen him since returning to Amani Zar. On the way back here, I confronted him about taking our soldiers to Broken Throne against my orders. People died that shouldn't have. I asked him what he don't understand about that. He didn't argue. He was blank. His body was there. But his mind? Sometimes he seeks peace in the sound of ocean waves. You might find him on the sky bridge. Seek out Zul'Jan upon the sky bridge.
Always got you have my thanks, Ashura. Go, Kinye Ono. The Amani will greet you with honor in our lands. And if you find Zul'Jan, remind him that he and I are always blood, no matter what.
Okay.
My goods are my pride.
Void Light Marrow. Okay. Oh, look at that. Look at all that space in my bag. Okay. Oh, I can't mount up in here. Dagnabbit. Okay. Where's this? Over here. Okay. There we go. Nope. Tink, tink, tink. There he is.
Hashura.
The Amani live in the ruins of our own greatness, Gokinia. We may keep to these mountains now, but our empire was once so vast that it touched the seas on all sides. It could all be ours again, if only we were brave enough to reach out and take it.
May the strength of our ancestors be with you. We were young when our mother died. My sister held the tribes together with the force of her will. Without the Loa, I could never be the warrior that Zul'Jara is. I talk my way through problems. She plows through them head on. We have different goals for the Amani. Zul'Jara focuses on growing and preserving the Amani tribes within Zul'Aman. I see the strength of the Amani, our tribe. We should conquer those around us. Zul'Jara doesn't understand. When Mordoon came, I saw my vision of the Amani coming to life. With the Lightwood, we would conquer the Twilight's blade, and then Eversong. Zul'Jara could not see my vision, but I saw no other way. The Loa? The Loa say our grandfather, the great Zul'Jin, betrayed them. But why believe them, or my doddering uncle, or any Gokinye? They abandoned us. They abandoned us. How do we know they won't do it again? I see your eyes are widening, Ashura. You're right. Forget what I have said. We have won. Zul'Jara has won. I will go back to the village and celebrate with my sister.
1 second. Okay. One of the cats was batting at my sign on my door during the middle of that conversation, but I didn't want to step away to let them in, and when I finally did, they were gone. Okay. I understand where he's coming from.
I guess we can't get rid of you now.
Are you okay, Zulchan? A simple question with no simple answer. I assume my sister asked you to find me. She knows me well. Sometimes I wish she didn't. Tell Sujara that her failure of a little brother is fine, Kokinia. No, Seb, you have earned that much from me at least. I will return to Amanizar soon, after I spent enough time staring into the past.
You're always welcome.
I understand his attitude regarding the Loa, because that's what it seemed like to him, that the Loa abandoned him. And like he said, we only have the words of the Loa that that's what happened with his grandfather. Okay. The cat is back. Hi. Come here. Are you gonna natter at me? Okay, there's the address. Hi there.
I answer to the light.
Glad I found you. Suljara let me know you would be searching this area for Zulchan, but this land is still so unfamiliar to me. If you have found him and are finished enjoying the party, we should return to Silvermoon. Oh, I gotcha. I gotcha.
Anaria shall
That's okay. The Imani never die. Rizulaman! I will go to Silvermoon, but I will return here to advise Zulchara. I feel I let my past and my prejudices get in the way of my judgment regarding the Imani. You could say that being a Hashura is a befitting atonement, but I feel drawn to stay. Perhaps to help Zulchara in guiding her people back to the Loa. I'll go to Silvermoon with you to bear the report and Lord Thamar's reaction. If we go now, we may return to party. Small smile cracks Leatrins, usually stoic face.
Shorel Aran. Let us make haste for the Sanctum of Light.
Hi.
This report may evoke skepticism in Lorthamar. Best you're with me when he hears it.
Hi. Yeah, I have a kitty in my lap. Yeah. He's getting all the pets. Let's see. Did I don't remember if I changed his hearthstone. We'll find out. His claws are digging in. No, don't get up on my desk. You're getting pets. What more do you want? There we go. Yes, I did. Okay. Hi. This is our youngest cat. We got her a couple of years ago. She's a baby. Her name is Patches. You can imagine what she looks like. She's a tortoiseshell. There you go. Whoops. She jumped down. Deepening Shadows. Champion, I could use your assistance. The natives here in Silvermoon are proving to be less hospitable than we had hoped. In their defense, their city is facing down a darkness unlike anything Azeroth has ever faced, so tensions are high. Can you use your unique perspective and help to de-escalate some of the hotspots that are emerging around Silvermoon? Okay, we will ignore that for the moment. And let's hear Orthamar's reaction. Orthamar raises an eyebrow and frowns slightly. You can tell he's fighting back exasperation and anger. This is a very unexpected turn of events, yet still more will unfold in front of us, I'm sure.
We shall not falter.
Okay, that's it. Alright. Let's do this. Let's take
We
care
need
of
to
this one.
put a stop to these fights.
Agreed. This city's a powder keg, ready to go.
Okay. All right. What do you need? What do I need to do? What do I do? What's going on? Okay. Ooh. Okay, this is where the blacksmiths work. Blacksmiths and engineers. Ooh. Where does this lead? Orb of translocation. Yeah, but where? Where does it take me? Let's find out. Ooh. Oh, okay. Ooh, chessboard. I mean, technically not a chessboard, there's no chess pieces, but still, it looks like a chessboard. University novice, Seboath academic, okay. I have no idea where anything is, so... Okay, so there's doomsayers in this area, so I just have to find them. Alright. Engineering, of course it's engineering. Oh, that's what I noticed. Blacksmithing. Ah, here we go. Doom, I'd say. Vanguard of the light in our streets, the void in our skies, our own flood knights and magisters too few to defend Eversong. How is this not the end of everything we hold dear?
Sunwell's glory shine on
You might be right. Thank you, champion. Doom, I say, doom! What's over here? Is this enchanting? Inscription. Yeah, of course it's inscription. This is enchanting. Alchemy. No, yeah, alchemy. Okay. I can see how that's alchemy. This is... herbalism? Nope. This is enchanting. Tailoring. Okay, I can see how that's tailoring. Jewel crafting. Okay. Yeah, definitely jewel crafting.
Glory to the
May to measure. These tourists, these uncultured, ungrateful slobs. This vanguard of light has brought a lot of business to Silvermoon, to be certain, but none of them actually appreciate what the lasting craftsmanship means. They have no respect for the elven arts. They just want shiny, glittery souvenirs. I am no spring runner dancing for their amusement, but I can hardly turn them away, can I? Perhaps an assistant would make this atrocious task easier. Assist someone bright stitch with making clothes for pushy paladins.
Sunwell's glory shine on you.
That's funny. Okay. Okay, I see a yellow dot over here.
This is for the Sunwell. We cannot survive on just mana biscuits.
You already took our magister, our knights, our weapons, and now our food?
You represent our people with your glorious radiance. Oh, that's what the guard said to me. Okay. Guardian of the Light. Hollow Fall. Arrow Knight.
I serve.
Not since Argus has our fight been so righteous in its nature. Good versus evil. No ambiguity. No quarter. We will bring ruin upon our enemy and smite them in the stronghold. We need only someone to find a way for us to get a shot.
Have faith in the light.
Thank the light we were all summoned here together. Our fellow shields in faith from the other orders stand with us too. Here, we are no longer just the army of the light, but the vanguard. Is it not grand and terrible, champion? I look forward to standing against the end of all things with you by my side. Champion Seb, I'm not certain this merits your personal attention. We were promised food and supplies from every song as our paladins increased by the last of their reserve energy flagging. These people do not seem predisposed to helping or trusting us, even though the survival of their city, indeed, the survival of all Azeroth, is predicated on our success. If we're to maintain our vigil over the Sunwell, holding back the relentless death that is the void, we need more to go on than conjured biscuits and illusionary flavors. Can you speak to these people on our behalf? Perhaps they will trust you more. Considering I'm a fellow blood elf, perhaps.
Are you planning a purchase?
I have heard of you. You are the champion. They said you were here to help back the void. These soldiers told me they need my goods for the Sunwell and then tried to just take my entire cart. No please, no thank you, no recompense. I do not know them. How do I know this is not just the Alliance making an excuse to take what they want? Well, a war for the end of the world, I would have gladly given them everything I have if they had explained it better instead of simply taking my goods like common bandits or Alliance raiders. We could part with the cart of goods, though I would ask they remember whose city they are in.
May my goods serve you well.
Ignore the lie. Look to the sky. Death is nigh.
Okay.
The shadows pass you by.
Okay. Yeah, they need to be a little more clear. Doom, I say. Vanguard of the light in our streets, avoiding our skies, our own blood knights, and da-da-da. Your death will earn me a place by her side. Okay. Alright. I knew that some of them had to be displayed in disguise. What better way to help their cause than to sow discontent in Silvermoon? Hello, fellow players. Okay, there is apparently a treasure chest in here. Ooh, Cinderai Master's Forge Mace. Well, where is that? Where'd it go? There it is. Decided to increase your midnight blacksmithing knowledge by 3. Ooh, I missed that. Decided to increase your midnight mining knowledge by 1. That's what that was. Okay. Okie dokie. Cool. Cool. Alright. Moving right along. Another doomsayer. Come here.
Glory to the Sindora.
Everyone's looking at the sky, but I heard what is creeping up on us from the south. Light-infused plants, trolls, all while the sunwheel is failing? Hey, stop! If we are too weak to defend our home, why not accept the void and the power it brings? Your death will earn me a place by your side. Okay. I had a feeling he was going to be one that wouldn't go quietly. Okay. That's 3 stopped. Prisoner released. Another doomsayer. Doom, I say, doom! Vanguard of the light in our streets, the light in our skies. That's not the end of everything we hold dear.
We shall not falter.
So be it. Okay. Cool. Ooh, another blacksmith hammer. What's this? Okay, I see a circle up ahead. This must be the prison thing. Okay, what's going on?
I'm a warlock, not a cultist. Quel'Danas will be
The city is
cleansed.
rife with infiltrators. The void loves to work its way in through the seams, sneaking in behind wearing the face of a friend. Will not see my city fall to betrayal. Why are you seizing people? These paladins are under my authority and will go wherever and deem they are most needed. If the leadership of Silvermoon is unwilling to purchase evil, then we will do it for them. Arresting citizens is not why the Vanguard are here.
Release the Void Wielders. They may wander the city, but we will tolerate none of their taint near the Sunwell.
Ignore the lie. Look to the sky. Death is nigh.
I wonder if there's a doomsayer over this way.
The void is coming.
Oi, come back here.
Glory to the Sindori.
I concede your point. And then there was another one over here. Oh, that's... saw another one up ahead. Oh. I guess I convinced another doomsayer. Okay. Time to turn this in. Alright. Nope. Okay. Hello. Well done. That voice storm is evoking fear and terror in everyone who sees it, myself included. I chose this life of standing up to evil and spitting in its face. Sadly, not everyone has the luxury of that being a choice. Okay, cool. Now we start the next area. Let's go help Eretor.
The Sunwell holds for now, only through the constant effort of its defenders, should their strength waver. Bishop Alonsus Fowl has a plan to support those of the Sunwell, and to help Eretor.
Okay. Oh, over there. Alright. The funny thing is that, the voice actor for Lortimar that we just heard, he also does the voice of Alonsus Fowl. So we're gonna hear him again.
Champion, we're going to save the Sunwell. More importantly, we're going to fix that broken young man. Light bless you, friend.
Thank you for coming, Seboath. I need your help, as do many of our priests and paladins. One paladin in particular. I have been tasked with bolstering the Vanguard of Light that empower the Sunwell. I need your help, but not just for that simple task. Our mutual friend, Eretor, is stuck in his grief and anger over that tragic conflict between him and his father. I'm just an old priest that's been raised from the dead, but I've found that a quest is just the thing to set a young paladin back on the right path. Would you help?
Such a troubled boy. That'll happen when your father leaves a gaping wound in your chest. Not to worry, I have a plan.
Yeah, that's right. Dralian hurt Eretor. That's hard to come back from. Oh, you're the king trainer. You're not who I need to talk to. There he is. Hi.
Yeah?
Oh, hello, Seboath. I'm watching the fountain. I needed to get some air. Was I needed somewhere? Is that why you're here? Alonsus Fowl asked that we meet him at the Sunwell. Did Fowl send you? He's a decent man. Did you know that he founded my paladin order? He trained my The silver hand is his legacy. Very well, Seboath. I go where I'm ordered. That's the life I signed up for. Let's go.
Is there anything else? Asking for me to inspire anyone? Fowl always was an original thinker.
Okay, so, hang on, that's not what I'm looking for. This. Mounts. So, this is, water striders. So what it does is it allows you to, when you're mounted, walk on water. Some classes have that ability anyway. Death Knights, I almost said Dark Knights, that is wrong game. Death Knights can cast Path of Frost. And Shamans can cast Water Walking. Can't remember if there's anyone else that can, any other classes that can do something like that. Those are the two that I remember. And there is a mount. It used to be that you had to have a specific mount in order to walk on water. But now you don't need that specific mount, which I think is kind of silly, but I get where they're coming from. Shush. Okay, that's clearly a raid. Okay. March until the Nos. Okay. I won't be able to do that until I'm max level, I'm assuming. Oh, that's so beautiful. There's a dungeon over here. Magister Ceres. Okay. Again? It used to be, I can't remember if it was a raid or a dungeon that you could do in Burning Crusade. Okay, Flight Master here. There we go. Let's get this light fast. There we go. I don't know why I'm humming that. Okay. Over here. And down.
Ah, good. You're both here. There is a crisis of faith that we need to fix.
Oh, this is another player. Okay.
We will accomplish
I haven't been
much
this close to the Sunwell since before. Can't go closer, can you? We undead have a complex relationship with the light. I more than most. The light burns me. I have learned to endure its pain and still practice as a priest. But having been Archbishop for years, the light resonates with me more than others. The Sunwell is no exception. Out here, it's a constant searing sensation, intense but manageable. If I were to go inside, though, I would be consumed by the light as surely as a flame consumes a moth. Interesting. It's so painfully bright here, don't you think? Ah, you were able to convince him. Thank you.
The only thing under your control is how you feel.
The Vanguard of Light are maintaining a difficult ritual at the Sunwell. It requires focus, discipline, and is quite exhausting. Take my staff. I've had it since I was Archbishop in Stormwind. It is meaningful to me and my faith. Light responds to meaning and intention. It should renew the Vanguard's spirit so they can maintain the ritual a while longer. I can't approach any closer to the Sunwell, so you will have to do this for me.
That's your solution? To zap them with your staff?
Those defenders have exhausted themselves, giving of their own faith and power. We bolster their reserves.
What do you want?
Forgive me, I'm not feeling much like conversation right now, because your father, not just that, though that's enough. I've always tried to be a hero successfully. They even called me Erator the Redeemer, charging in with a sword, using the light too. I'm not sure the light itself is as clear or as simple as I had understood it to be. Yet while I ponder this, the void encroaches. So I suppose I will lean on Fowl for direction until I find my footing, or at least can see the ground again.
We're done.
That's fair. Oh, cool! Demon Hunter with the new specialization. Okay. This is a Death Knight. You can tell by his minions. They can raise undead minions, depending on your specialization. Okay, in we go. Wow! I feel renewed!
The Sunwell is a conduit for the light, made holy through the sacrifice of the Naru Muru. Not all who want
So, thank you for coming to help. The Vanguard of Light has been maintaining this ritual to keep Zolotat at bay, but they do not have my endurance. Anything you can do would give us the time we need.
the light will guide your way.
Hey! Oh my goodness, I didn't realize! Oh! She's from, Val for Azeroth. She's, Bolvar Dragon's daughter.
Well met.
To be honest, Seboath, I assumed my life had peaked when I followed my father to the realms of death. Now we are fighting against the enemy even stranger and more inscrutable. It's terrifying, but I'm glad to be able to do my part. There you go.
Stay on course.
Well, Lune. Tears Guard.
I have found my
Can't help but wonder, Seboath, what has led Zolotat to all of this? I suspect her past has been as dark as the void itself. But more than that, I think of everyone she's hurting, all who have died through machinations. That's why we must use the Sunwell to stop her, no matter how exhausted we are.
I have helped you.
Okay.
I know you are tired. It is hard to continue, but we must.
Anduin! Yay!
We are in this together.
There's so much relying on our success here at the Sunwell, Seboath. It is a heavy burden, but not as great as the weight of keeping it. Thank you for helping us bear the load.
I do what I can.
Captain Ferrea.
The light
Throughout my years, I have seen the void take the lives of many soldiers, all-consuming and endless, much like the Light Legion. Perhaps more. I pray, Seboath, that this conflict will not last several thousand years.
Be on your guard.
She's one of the leaders of the Army of Light. So she's a Light Forged Draenei as opposed to a regular Draenei.
I'm worried that Void Elf might sneak back in here and disrupt our efforts at the Sunwell.
Anshe would have a stand against the void just as he would. With your help, I'm still able to do so.
It won't repel the devouring host, but will prevent contamination from any undesirable mortals.
I'm assuming he's from Thunderbluff. Yeah, Thunderbluff. Nolokai.
This tear thing is bigger
My
than
people
the
be no
both of
strangers to assaults from the void. It was faith in the Loa that allowed us to prevail in the past. Faith in my Loa and in Tyr's teachings will guide my hand today. I pray it is enough.
May Tyr's
So
sacrifice
she
not
is
have
a
been in vain.
Zandalari troll, as opposed to a Darkspear troll. Darkspear trolls can't be paladins. Baron! We met her in the previous expansion. Don't think we have anything quite like the Sunwell back in the Arathi Empire, Seboath. Vital that we protect it. Thank you for your help.
Carry the flame into the unknown.
Should the Sunwell fall, we have no way to stop the devouring host.
Mariella Ward. I don't recognize her. Is that Alonzos' staff, Seboath? He was the one who welcomed me into the Conclave when I left the Scarlet. If he trusts you with it, I'm sure I can trust you as well.
May the light
Well, that's
shine
comforting.
upon you.
That's reassuring. Malar Dawnblade. He's a paladin trainer. I have seen much, Seboath, from the early days of paladins to the fall of Arthas from the light. I'd hoped the defeat of the Legion and Tyr's return meant brighter days were ahead, but the void has our world at the very brink of darkness. Thank you for helping me find strength to continue.
The reckoning is at hand.
Celestia! She is Liazin's adopted daughter, and if you do the Children's Week in Burning Crusade, she's the orphan that you help, that you spend the day with, basically. And originally, you take her to the Sunwell, and she helps channel the light. but then they changed that after, I forget which patch. Ever since I came here from Outland, the Sunwell has been a beacon to me of the light and of what it means to be a Blood Elf. I'm honored to have any part in this, Seboath.
Don't worry,
So, in my head, she and Seb are good friends.
To reach the light, but together we assemble for the same purpose, to protect Azeroth.
Yeah, Prophet Valen is, he's been the leader of the Draenei for hundreds of years. So, yeah, that's cool that we actually get to, it's great seeing, all these familiar names from, previous expansions, and also if you're familiar with the various, paladin trainers.
I promised that my task would take you far away from here.
Okay then.
We will accomplish much.
I haven't been this close. Okay. I had hoped that seeing the rest of the Vanguard focus on the Sentinel, it would give him a goal that was bigger than his pain and lead him away from his anger. Instead, he belittles my solution. Thank you, Seboath, for doing it in his stead. It was necessary to keep the boy's storm at bay.
We can fix our mistakes.
Okay. Is that an upgrade? No. Okay. What's this? Okay, I need to sell that. I need to sell that. And that. And that. Okay. Alright. Relics of Light's Hope. The holy power of my staff has been spent. 40 years of fervent prayers drained away in a few minutes. It was for a good cause. My staff will recover in time. There are other relics, like my staff, that were important to paladins and priests. Light's Hope Castle has many such relics stored there. Erator trained there as well. Perhaps a solution to his pain could also be found within. Meet Lord Maxwell Tyrosus at Light's Hope Chapel.
The past will haunt you.
Okay.
Light bless you, friend.
Stay a while and listen.
You're creating a bigger cloud with your moping than Zalatat's voice storm. Speak your mind. Let it out before these feelings create a well of poison in your gut.
I'm not just upset that my father cut me down. I'm upset that when he did so, I saw the light shining brightly in his eyes. The same light that I am taught to revere. Under its guidance, he almost killed me.
So you blame the light, not your father.
We are trained to wield the light as a weapon. Is that all that I am as a paladin? You founded the Silver Hand. You trained my father. I suppose I blame you as well. You crafted this philosophy of war. I followed your teachings until I burned myself with my own wrath.
Well, I think you're absolutely right. I really did make a mess of it all, didn't I?
What?
I'm reminded of each and every one of my failings every day when the light burns me as I channel it.
What are you saying?
In many ways, this world is broken. You should feel angry about it. That doesn't mean you can't try to change the world or yourself for the better. Come with me on my little quest. I can't promise we'll change anything but how you feel. But that's the only thing we can control.
Yeah?
Okay.
Is there anything else?
Are you a seeker of light or darker paths?
Okay, ready to go.
We can fix to Light's Hope to gather relics and inspire the Vanguard.
No better place to take my mind off the problems with paladins.
Okay. Right. Light's Hope actually isn't far from here, now that I think about it. Let's see. I wonder. Let's go over to the Sightmaster. You know, it seems like I'm going the wrong way, but trust me, there is a method to my madness. This is the one thing I wish FF14 would do better, would be the taxis. But I suppose if you can teleport everywhere, you don't really need a taxi to go everywhere. Okay.
Perseverance.
Awesome. There we go. Long ride. Patches is still in here. He's in my window. Patches. Let's see, hydrated, stretched. Got a cough drop. I ate before I started the stream. Why am I getting a text directed at Mom? Hey! What you doing? Got an itch. Okay, 9 more. The Discord friends are being chatty. When I go with my bestie places, I've been going out to his place to spend the night, and he always asks how I sleep, and I'm always like, I didn't sleep well. And he's like, why? When do you ever sleep well? I was like, yes, in my own bed. Because what's comfortable for him is not comfortable for me. That's just the way it works. But I will say that I did sleep better this past Sunday night than I did before when I spent the night. We tried something different. Because the problem is, he likes his bed very soft. I do not, because I sleep on my stomach. And it's very uncomfortable for my back for me to sleep on my stomach in his bed. So we tried a different sleeping arrangement, and I slept better. Because I could actually sleep on my stomach without bothering my back. Oh good. Nope. We're not in the Eastern Playground yet, which is where White Soap Chapel is located. So yeah, it's just different preferences. I can sleep on my back. It's just not as comfortable for me as sleeping on my stomach. Something else I did to hopefully make sure my computer doesn't die on me is I did not actually turn it on until just before it was time to stream. So I hadn't been playing on it, so I wasn't really playing on it before I started the actual stream.
Lord Tyrosus, I had no idea things were so desperate. What can we do to help?
Where's... Oh! Oh! The Death Knights are helping? Morgaine! Awesome! White Mane? Ah! Now this is a quite a switch, because part of the Death Knight campaign in Legion, Death Knights actually technically come to Lighthope Chapel in hopes of resurrecting one of the dead paladins to become a Death Knight.
We will prevail.
The one good to come out of my not being called to the Sunwell is that I was able to coordinate a defense of Lighthope. When it called to the Sunwell, I have faithfully served the light throughout my life, Seboath, even lost an eye along the way, hence the eye patch. Some are stronger paladins than me, but not many. But outside of a few defenders and our squires, nearly everyone was taken to Silverman to stop the void. I can't help but wonder if I failed the light in some way, yet I can't see how. Perhaps the light kept you here to protect the sacred place. That may be as important a battle for you as the fight for the one at the Sunwell. That is a welcome possibility. It may be true, and it would be very comfortable to believe that. Yet I have no way to be certain, and without that certainty, my course is clear to continue to dedicate myself to stronger and more devoted pursuits of the light regardless. Okay, yeah, how are the Death Knights here? There was no one else. Nearly every paladin was taken by the light to the Sunwell. Darian owed me a favor, in a sense, for trying to kill me and take Tyrion's body to be one of his husbands. That's what I was talking about. And he has no desire to see the void come closer to a triumph over Azeroth. So when he asked for help, the Ebon Blade stepped up to assist us. Okay, cool. This is gonna be fun. Because, I kind of have a headcanon that the various, leaders of the different orders that players become, you know, that the player characters actually kind of become leaders, or at least leading members of the various orders. So the Death Knight that kind of takes that place in my headcanon and with my characters is Seboath's grandmother. Hi, Lord Seboath. Nearly all the paladins here were summoned to the Sunwell to fight the void, so we could definitely use your help.
You can always count on me.
Hi, Lord Seboath. Nearly all of our paladins have been called to fight the void. I can only speculate why I was not among them. But as a result, Scourge forces have built up quite a strong force around the chapel. Were it not for Darian's aid from Arcturus, we would already be overrun. But holding the line is all they can do. Give us some room to breathe, High Lord. Defeat as many of them as you can.
With so many defenders called away to the Sunwell, the Scourge almost broke through to the chapel. I've called for assistance from the Ebon Blade, but we could use your help pushing back this latest attack.
Oh, there's Alonsos.
We will accomplish
Should have known the
much
situation at
together.
Lighthope would be dire, Seboath, with so many of their paladins at the Sunwell. It's quite fortunate for Tyrosus that we arrived, so you and Erator can lend your assistance. Oh, he's going to be helping me. Okay. Okay, cool. Alright, let's go. Well, let's go the other way. I changed my mind because there was another player going that direction. Cool. I mean, the Eastern Plagueland storyline, you're fighting Scourge pretty much the whole way. I know I created Seboath's grandmother. Actually, both of his grandmothers. Okay, over this way. Yeah, Seboath's maternal grandmother became a...
I'd become just like my... I'd fall to rage and wrath.
Yeah, Seboath's maternal grandmother is a demon hunter. She became a demon hunter because of what happened when Arthas marched through
I need to target something first.
Marched through the Blood Elf lands. And Arthas actually killed her... Can I remember if the kid is Gildee's older or younger sibling. And raised them as a Death Knight, and Gildee, not Gildee, but Alicia, grandmother, basically had to kill her own kid. Because there wasn't a way to break the Death Knights free of Arthas' control. The only way to free them from his control at the time was to kill them.
I need to target something first.
So she was a priest, but after that she lost her faith in the light and became a demon hunter following Illidan. And then Seboath's maternal grandfather, he was also a priest. Guess how he met his Seb's grandmother. But he didn't lose faith. And he never remarried. He never found someone else. And so that was quite the reunion. Seboath's paternal grandmother, she was also made a Death Knight. And but she didn't die. She continued to serve Arthas until she was freed from his control, along with the other Death Knights in the other blade. But Seb's other grandfather, his paternal grandfather, also became a demon hunter.
Battle against evil?
I need to double check why he became a demon hunter.
It's too far away.
I basically came up with 4 different demon hunters.
To target something
first. 2 Blood Elf and 2 Night Elf demon hunters, because only Blood Elves or Night Elves can be demon hunters. And basically the 2 Blood Elf demon hunters are related to Seboath. They're each one of his grandparents.
Thank you. The Scourge has diminished. Take whatever relics you need to support the Sunwell.
Oh, that's it. Okay.
At your service. We will.
Thank you, Seboath. You've thinned their ranks enough that we'll be able to maintain the defense with the help we have from our allies. Now, Fowl has told me about your need for relics.
Take care of yourself out there.
Oh, cool. Okay, you ready to leave? Okay, just a moment. She jumped down. Right. That's what I'm thinking. Alonso tells me you're looking for relics of holy power, High Lord, to sustain those performing the ritual holding the void at bay. Take what you need in service to the light and let me know if there's anything else you require. Gather 5 relics from the Sanctum of Light.
For my first lesson, learn from the revered heroes of the past and what inspired their light.
That's what I've been trying to do since I joined the Silver Hand.
Okay. So, okay, down we go.
I've known the stories of these paladins since I was a child. Each of them is a legend, immortalized in stone. Their great deeds set an example for all paladins. But no matter how hard I try, I fear that I'll never live up to them.
So, yeah, this is now the Paladin Order Hall, so this is cool. We get to return to this. Oh, hi Dallas. And Vindicator Boros. Long have I stood this vigil, Seboath. I am tired of watching and waiting. The time to strike is now, or we will lose everything.
May the light protect you.
And then this is Lord Thraxian. We actually rescued him at the Sunwell. So I don't know if these are just if they're just here for Legion or if they're supposed to be here or what. Okay. Poking around over here a bit. Look at all these books. Books. So many books. Ooh. Oh, I'm gonna click on here. Okay. More books. Bud Knight. Armor of the Silver Hand. Lies. Oh, this is where they heal. Squire. Okay. More squires. Okay. These are the Draenei banners. These are the Silver Hand banners. Oh, these are for the Torrens. Silver Hand. Poke around, pokety. Oh, it opens. Ooh, resting place. Okay. Pay respects. I don't think there's anything here for us. Okay. Thing. Anything here? Whoops. Okay. Respects. Open. Okay. Anything here? Doesn't look like it, but still. Oops. I can spell, really. Pokety. Do. Okay. Okay, here we go. Oh! This is Zealous Moonfang's grandfather, uncle?
It is good to see you.
Okay. What is this? Tankard. Lena Stein. Lena Stormpike Stein. She was a dwarf, judging by the name.
Lena led an army against the Legion. Why would her relic be something like this?
She's a dwarf. What do you expect?
I forgot that statue was here.
Oh. Uther. Or are we... Oh, this one. Oh. Hang on. That's her statue. Is there a plaque? Yes. A stalwart combatant and defender of justice, fallen defending her home from the foul dealings of the Burning Legion. Azeroth is darker for her passing. Hey, can you move, please? Tyrion. Friend, brother, mentor, High Lord Fordrin was a paragon of the light, an exemplar of what all paladins strive to be. May his spirit guide us in the dark days to come. And then, whoopsie, come on. Over here. Trallian. None sacrifice more than the High General. May we always walk in his path, so we too might safeguard the innocent as he did. By blood and honor we serve. Oof. Uther. We actually meet him in Shadowlands when we visit the Realm of the Dead. Uther the Lightbringer, first paladin, father of the original Order of the Silver Hand, guiding light for all. May we honor his legacy in all that we do. Healing kit.
Uther was the first and greatest of the Silver Hand Paladins. I'm surprised not to find his hammer, but a healing kit.
Actually, she kind of reminds me of my my sibling's paladin, Helena. Lady Mara Fordragon, High Cleric of Stormwind, patron of the refugees who fled to Lordaeron after the First War. She's the bright mother of our future. May she rest in the light. I wonder if she's Taya's mother. Mara's prayer book.
Mara's heroics inspired the creation of the Silver Hand. Her relic is a book of refugee prayers, though.
Mm-hmm. Okay, who is this? Chrome Dawnhammer. His legendary shining hammer guided countless innocents to safety during the rise of the Scourge in Lordaeron. May he finally rest at peace. Whipping hammer.
Crom defended the people of Lordaeron, but the relic is a smithing hammer, not a weapon.
Hi. I don't know what you do here. Who is this? Alexandros Morgrane, Darian's father. High Lord Alexandros Morgrane, the Ashbringer, the beginning of a legend still spoken of in hushed whispers. His memory will never be forgotten, just as the forces of darkness will forget his blade. That is actually one of the legendary weapons you can get in the Legion. It's the Retribution Paladin weapon. Draenei. Vindicator Murad. Oh! He, we worked with him in the Warlords of Draenor, and he fell. Yeah. He always sought to protect those who could not protect themselves. Murad made the ultimate sacrifice in Draenor to save one of our own. Yes.
Murad was known for his skill in combat, yet his relic is a meditation crystal.
None of them are the weapons.
I had expected these relics to be powerful weapons. Instead, they were mostly simple items, unconnected to war.
Mm-hmm.
The Silver Hand was founded to wield the light in battle. Is that not the measure of a paladin's accomplishments?
Nope. We actually see what happens to Murad. We see the moment he's gone. Same with Tyrion. Yeah. The Ashbringer weapon that Retribution Paladins can ultimately retrieve in Legion. It was originally held by Alexander Smulgrain, Darien's father, and then Darien basically wields a corrupted version of it in the Death Knight starting area, and then he throws it to Tyrion, who wields it until his death at the beginning of Legion, and then Retribution Paladins retrieve it.
The most revered paladins didn't draw their faith in the light from warfare. They fought to preserve what they valued most.
That's why their relics are what they are. None of them are weapons.
At your service. Azeroth will
Countless
not
great
fall
heroes are
or we
interred
stand.
under the chapel of Seboath. Hopefully their relics can be of aid to those of the Sunwell. Even through tavern songs, she radiated her light by lifting others' spirits. Murad leaned on this meditation crystal for peace, just as others leaned on Murad for strength and protection. Uther's faith in the light shone brightest when he was healing others. Crom's armor, bolstered by the light, was stronger than even Crom. Few know he forged it himself. With her poetic prayers to the light, she taught of the light we share with each other, the joy and fellowship found in community.
At your service.
I trust you found what you needed, High Lord Seboath.
May the light give you strength.
These artifacts will help sustain the Vanguard, but they are not enough. I know of a place nearby that would have the rest we need, but given Erentor's state of mind, I'm hesitant to go there. No sense in avoiding it. We must all face up to the fact that Scarlet Crusade calls upon the power of the light, and has for decades.
The Scarlet Crusade? You, of all people, want to spread their light?
They claimed many relics when they seized my church. Relics that would be better used to our purpose of holding back Xalatath.
What do you want?
Seboath is so strange to me that the light responds to the Scarlet just as it does to me, Foul, or Lord Tyrosus. And me! I'm a paladin too!
I can scarcely believe that the light answers their call. I was always taught that the light was good. The Crusade is unconscionable.
The light seeks a path. It does not dictate the way. Look at all the cultures across Azeroth that channel the light. From Elune to Graal to Anshe. Philosophically different from our Church of Holy Light, but with the same ability to channel the energy.
I have often wondered.
The light needs a lens to focus its power through the wielder. The light brings certainty, and it responds to one's conviction. But the light cannot distinguish between love and hatred.
So that is why the Scarlet Crusade claims it acts according to the Light's will.
And why they were able to pervert my teachings of fellowship and protection into something you and I recognize so clearly as evil. The Scarlet Crusade was founded by a paladin I personally anointed. For a long time, I saw them as my own misjudgment made manifest. Perhaps I still do. However, the relics they possess will do for our purposes of bolstering the Sunwell defenders. It will be good to reclaim them.
Okay. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and stop here for the day. Look, Ashbringer. We will pick this up next week. I would like to stream again, but I cannot make any guarantees that I will. Really? Okay, there we go. So thank you all for joining me. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff if you're watching this on YouTube. Make sure to drink water, eat food, take your meds, take a nap, take a shower, do your chores, whatever you're putting off, do it. Get it out of the way, and then you can have more fun. And yeah, thank you all for coming, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye!